John Lewis is a department store primarily based in the UK. On a busy day, it can be as much as 40% of our overall business within John Lewis is purely online. So it's absolutely mission critical now. And we just can't afford to have mistakes. We can't afford to have outages. Reliability, dependability, trust. These are things that really underpin what we do at John Lewis. And actually, damage to that is irreparable. A few years ago, we underwent one of the major pieces of work to re-platform our website. We were taking around £1 billion online each year. So we couldn't really afford to make the transition, a bumpy one. It had to be smooth. One of the things we needed to make sure was that on day one, we were actually able to support the kind of load that we knew that the website was going to get. One of the things that we were really kind of keen to monitor was, how did the customers react and respond to this new site? But almost within days of people transitioning across, we saw the graphs just continue in the trend that they had been on the old site. So in that respect, we'd almost had a sort of a blip-free transition onto the new platform, which, given the scale of change, was actually really quite astonishing. In terms of the scale and the risk of what's being undertaken, has been described as open heart surgery, and essentially we're doing that many times over with the scale of change. There's this truly omni-channel experience where everything has to align, everything has to sort of tie up, and people just expect that now. And that's what we need to respond to. We also need to make sure that our systems are capable of responding to an ever-increasing amount of traffic and load and orders. If we were to test some of these things internally, that would be really challenging. If we start looking at the kind of the volumes that we need to be testing to generate that load internally puts an awful lot of pressure on our internal network, which again is not a realistic situation. HP SaaS allows us with Performance Center to test an outside looking in kind of view of performance. It really gives us about as close a representation of our real customer traffic as we can possibly generate. For me, the key thing has been that we get a consistent, dependable experience from the tool. We have a lot of variables, we have a complicated infrastructure, lots of influencing factors. What we don't need is our performance testing tool to be another major variable. That's really not helpful. And at the moment, what we've got and what we've worked to achieve with HP is consistency of experience, consistency of delivery.